read and counting
The
them.
pins of
Read.
my mind, thump, thump, I could feel it. My heart palpitating louder than a thunder's roar, sweat dripping down the side of my face. With each step, their eyes became more focused on me, like a deer encircled by a pack of wolves. I gripped my bowling ball even tighter, 2 fingers in. All I needed was a strike to win the match. Yet I was scared. If I missed, what would they think of me? What if my opponents laugh at me? With these thoughts rampaging through my head, my mind was clouded. But I continued to slowly pull the ball back, take my final stride forward, and release. I could feel my hands, they were uncontrollably shaking, and my breath was unstable. As I observed the ball's trajectory, I was confident. Yet my anxiety gripped my heart with its unrelenting grasp while a wrecking ball was bulldozing its way into my mind with negative possibilities. And as the ball continued to roll through the oil, pushing it forward with every motion it took, a beautiful sound rang out. I stared, and I saw it, a lone warrior at the edge, laughing at my inability to knock it down. A second later, a glaring roar with rapid claps manifested on the opposite side of where I wanted it to be. With the league championship game over, our team had obtained second due to a single pin. While waiting for the girls' league, I felt the wrecking ball completely breaking down the walls of my mind. In hopes of repairing my walls and clearing my state of mind, I headed into the restroom. No words. I stared directly into my own eyes in the mirror, and a tear trickled down the sink, feeling different from the other water droplets that were not as salty and not as different from itself. I had never felt like this before. I blamed myself for the team's loss and the inability to ensure a first place for our captain's final year. I was afraid, scared, nervous about what everyone would say as I left this area of safety for me. And yet, just like a tear, despite its differences from the other water droplets, still merges together with the others, as I left, the captain with a chuckle noticed me and asked me, "Hey Alvin, did you cry?" With a fake laugh, I told him I did not, but he ignored me and said in his normal relaxed tone, "Whether we win a match or lose one, it doesn't matter. Yes, winning should be our goal, but even if we lose, the feeling you have as you lost should be used to fuel your passion in the sport." A trigger, these words shot out the tears I required to rebuild my walls, while piercing my heart, making me realize that I truly did love bowling. A sport I joined for fun, a recreational time waster, had developed into something meaningful and special to me. My shaking hands and anxiety that I had throughout my entire life were kicked out by the soldiers within my mind, outside of the newly built steel walls, for them to never break through once again. With this new wall fortified and erected within my mind, I had no fear to try new activities and hobbies I was too scared to attempt before. The wrecking ball had transformed into a bowling ball and was now used to destroy the pins of my anxiety with a single throw. Although anxiety cannot be completely removed, through this newfound confidence, I strive to improve myself alongside the mental defenses of my mind. I have become more persistent and less afraid to launch deeper into my passions, whilst engaging in the technicality and fundamentals of my hobbies and studies, as I know that I will proper foundation. Rather than keeping my crack walls, I'm glad that they broke down from the ground up has given me the blueprint of my mind and forced me to construct my operating system to the toughest and best version that it could be.
Like a single pin in my mind, whatever, those kind of thing. Do you understand? Because I like the matching this one to bottom over there, right? But we're gonna come out later on. We decided that, okay? Look at over there. Some people know about the bowling.
Yeah.
Some people didn't know about the bowling, right? But my opinion is a tiny thing. It's not a big thing. You're heading or moving forward to pin, right? Right? I rather say that this is like a pull back the back. I know that you're bowling, pull back and throw away, right? And then I like to say that like a big swing, like a swing the ball and then you take it to your final stride on the forward. Some like when you're moving, your motion is moving forward, but when you look at the pull back, looks like something opposite, reverse or something that I'm feeling. Next one, this is a champion game is over, right? And then you obtained your second place because of one single pin. One single pin, your topic. Why you left one single pin? You throw the whole pins away, then you're gonna be first place, right? But your one single pin, that's your assignment. How you can interpret. You go to bathroom, right? Okay, I don't want to know the waiting for the girl league or whatever. You here, this is a digress my attention. You go to bathroom. Bathroom is a real life you start right now. Okay? And then you say that, I don't know how do you find that.
I'm gonna get rid of that.
Sweat is salty, but
I didn't like it,
tear. No. No. It's okay. It's okay, sweetheart. You are the killing license. You are the writer, right? You decided that. But logically, sweat is salty, but the tear is not salty. Maybe not. But you felt at the time. This one here, right? I like that. I like this one. But
Okay.
this captain, I don't like that. Oh no. Asking me why I don't like this one. Who's a captain? Your colleague, your friends, or your alumni, or some your adult? We don't know this captain, but is hold this essay. You struggling and you translate that kind of one pin, and then you understanding and then realization. Whole credit goes to this guy, captain. I talked to some other kid. This guy has the same problem, but he got some very, very close and a friend. Friend gives us so many ideas, good wisdom, something. He wrote it down to my friend, blah 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 blah. Yes, I know you have a good friend.
Yeah.
But your essay go to all credit to you, your friend.
Yeah.
Do you understand? Captain is so good. That's Chuckle noticed and asked him, hey Alvin, did you cry? Fake laugh. I did not, but he ignored me, said his normal relaxed tone. A very good guy. Whether you win the match or lose one, it doesn't matter. Winning should be your goal, but even if you lose, and then should we use a feel? That's the keyword. Feel, and your passion in your future any adventure. Do you understand what I mean? That's the keyword. Feel your passion. That's why you have to describe it here. Right? The whole essay is this one. This is the keyword. Feel. What feel?
Yeah.
Your failure is a feel. That means your failure no more scale me anymore. Do you understand what I mean? Who get the credit? Captain. That's why I'm thinking about that when I read this one here. Okay, he wrote it down very good. This is you are not telling me. Do you understand? You're showing me. Yeah, because you have some emotion, vivid, whatever. Something. I'm thinking about that other story. Okay, if I were you, okay, I'm gonna writing here. I come up with some idea. Have you heard about that Harry Potter writers?
Yeah.
Joanne Rowling. Do you know that Joanne Rowling, first time he wrote it down, the Harry Potter, and then he got the rejected 48 publisher. Do you know that? But later on, she become too famous over the world, right? She crazy famous, right? That means that she's a 48. I compare that. I'm saying that 48. You googling up. I say 48 pinned failure. You have only one pin failure. When I tearing something, look at myself through the mirror, and then I know that something is not my sweat, but something come out. But from my gut, something is rising up, and in my head think about that. Harry Potter, Joanne Rowling has a 48 failure, but I have only one pin failure.
Yeah.
Why not? Something like that. Do you understand what I mean? That means I replace it by the captain. It's not captain say that I understand I'm going to do this way here. This failure is my feel of my passion. I making myself, she got the 48 failures. I have only one. Why not? Why none?
Yeah.
I can do that. Do you understand what I mean? I know the second place. I understand second place, but in my head, something I thought about it. Somebody, even though 48 times of failure, still she become the fucking famous over the world, the writer. Only me, this is my bowling game.
Yeah.
I know there's nervous, whatever, anxiety, but only one pin left. Why not? I can do that. And then I say that some others, I'm mumbling myself. Failure is the mother of success. I repeat from my kindergarten 1,000 times. I knew this moment. Failure is the mother of the success. I didn't know that until today. When I look at my drops of my tear, I know right now. What does that mean? That means once I know this one here, failure is no more scale me anymore. Do you understand what I mean? I thinking myself this kind of a story, then I touched myself. Sorry about that. Wow, that's good. Better than Captain here. That's not bad. Bad, not bad. Here. Last sentence here, not bad, but I think it looks like this area is a highlight already. You know, anxiety or something missing about something about it, or sorry to my friend, whatever my team is. Something is mixed emotion is coming from your gut, and your body had something coming down. Story about the Joanne Rowling, and they combine together, and then finally you're gonna meet that your failure is gonna mother of the success. I repeat 1,000 times. I understand this meaning about that here. Okay, then this is not bad. Did you see that here? I know that the wall we can collapse within second without the proper foundation. Looks like you're a teacher. I know, you know, everyone knows that. Looks like a cliche or something like a you are not teaching me, right? But you like wrap up something about that. But I don't like this kind of thing.
Yeah.
Because everyone knows this one here, right? I like to hear your story. What do you feel? What person become the new style of the person? That kind of thing I wanted to know. But you know, if we fix those area is the biggest one. Small one is I don't think is a big one. Biggest problem. This is not small one. This is a bigger one. Do you understand? When you're changing captain, what the captain say is making the yours. You're the captain. Do you understand? Let's say back over my head, another soul of myself. It tells me something like that. Do you understand what I mean? Right. Those one is important. And then if I do here, I like changing this title because you say one keyword is problem was one pin, single pin, single pin. You go back to single pin, or single pin is a maybe minefield or field of my mind, whatever. And I'm making the same word. This is you have to decide that I give you my thought. You are not agree, then stay there or whatever you want. You are not a kindergarten. You say, I like to keep this one here, then you keep it. But it's make sense to what I say, then changing here. Do you understand? I look at the overall like a forest. I don't want it to detail grammar, whatever. Agree? Not agree. Some parties agree, then we revise again. Next.
Do you think you could send that copy with the highlights?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna send it to you. To finish this one again, I'm gonna send it to you. You know this area, I like you, like like an intellectual person. Do you understand? You become the intellectual kid. Like why I'm using the Joanne Rowling, because she famous there. That's why she story wrote it down, something like that. And then why I'm using the failure is a mother of success, because everyone knows this kind of thing. But most of them is not understand 100% until you fail, and then you crying in your bathroom. Nobody knows that until that. We can repeat wordly and vocabulary, repeat many times, 1,000 times from the kindergarten here. But until you bitter and then you being alone and then something, okay, you standing by yourself, don't even know this meaning about that. So that's why I wanted to write it down here. Okay, I didn't know that until kindergarten, a million times mumbling from my mouth, but from my mouth to my head, it took me 18 years. Those kind of things.